Hey, what's going on, guys? I picked out a dozen flippers for you. Now we're going to weigh the detents on these. Now, as you know, a weak detent does require wrist action to get it open all the way, and a strong detent, it does not require any technique. You just pull on the flipper, flips open easy. So anybody can pick up the knife and flip it open. It'll open with no issues. Whereas a weak detent, you know, you've seen it before. You hand a knife over to a friend and he flips it, you know, does this number here. I mean, even after I try to train them how to do it, they still don't get it on the first time. They gotta practice. Anyways, I got a scale here. I have these in order already from weakest detent to strongest detent, and these are mostly hinders. Got a Skyline, got the Shirogorov, got a Cryo, and the rest are XM18s. Let's start out with the 3-inch slicer. So we got the scale here. It's in pounds. We got pounds here and ounces here. So I'm going to press down, make sure my fingers are not touching the lock bar. Press down slowly. Got 8 ounces on that one. Next up, another 3-inch slicer, factory. $12 ounces on that one. Here's a 3.5 inch Gen 3 Spanto. These have the weakest detents, period, in the 3.5 inch line. About 9 ounces on that one. Very weak. Here's the new Gen 4s, direct from Hinder S35VN with the new laser logos and weaker detent. 14, 15, about 1 pound, 3 ounces. That one's not that bad. Here we've got a Kershaw Skyline Blade Forms Edition S30V. Oops. 2 pounds on that one. That was actually pretty strong. Here is a 3-inch that I increased the detent on. This one does not require any wrist action, and you cannot flip this in a way that the blade will not open completely. £1, 12 ounces. £1, 12 ounces, not bad. Now here's the Gen 4 3.5 inch that I got from Hinder, and this one has the strongest detent on any factory Hinder that I've ever seen out of, what, 40, 50 Hinders. £2, 4 ounces. It's got a nice detent on that one. Now this one I increased the detent on this one to match the 0560. This one has a really strong detent. Now you can't, it's like the 3-inch that I did, you can't flip this in a way that it will not open all the way. It requires no wrist or technique. Even straight up, this thing will open all the way. £3, 6 ounces. It's about the same as my Glock trigger pull. Alright, here is an 0560, serial number 2221. As you know, the 0560 has a really strong detent. About 3.4 ounces. press a little too hard on that one. £3, 4 ounces. Here is serial number 23. This one has a little stronger detent. £3, 7 ounces. And even stronger is Kershaw Cryo. You wouldn't expect that since it's a spring assisted, but £3, about 8 ounces. And then lastly, we've got the Shirogorov S90V 4-inch blade, full flat grind. Now you need a pretty strong detent on this because the blade is actually very lightweight. This one should be about 4 pounds, 4+ pounds. £4, wow, 5 pounds. Should have already released by then. £4, 4 pounds, about 5 pounds actually. Alright, there you have it. Hope you guys learned something. I just thought of this and thought I'd share that with you. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please post a comment down below. And if you guys need the detent on the XM18 increase, just send me an email and I will try to get back to you with a quote and turnaround time. See you guys later.